A lot of the haters are coming out to bash Vincent Kennedy McMahon. They are devouring the news, devouring the rumours, and they want more. And one guy especially that wants more is Mr. Feed Me More, the Goldberg ripoff who borrowed RVD's tights, known as former WWE failed wrestler Ryback. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And of course, Ryback, he was going to take this opportunity to make everything about him. Forget about McMahon, forget about the alleged victim, forget about WWE, TKO, and this painting everything in a negative light. The only thing that Ryback cares about is himself, and he's come out and he's made the entire thing about himself, claiming that he knew, claiming that he was the man that knew McMahon was this evil monster. He's seen it from day one. He's been telling us for years and years and years. Well, newsflash, Ryback, you aren't telling us shit. You have never told us shit. The real truth here is that Ryback fucking sucked. He didn't get the money he wanted. He didn't get the position on the card that he wanted. He bitched, he cried, he complained, and eventually he got released. That is it. He's been talking about a comeback in wrestling. Nobody wants to see this guy. Nobody fucking cares about this guy. The hype was just because he looked like Bill Goldberg. They even put him on a winning streak like Bill Goldberg. And then, unlike Bill Goldberg, they actually had to get John Cena to cut promos for the guy because he sucked so fucking bad. And then he went and he ripped off Shawn Michaels as well with the whole pre-show stopper thing. This guy thought he should have been on the same amount of money as John Cena because he doesn't get to decide who wins or loses. What a fucking retard, man. Ryback, biggest retard in wrestling. You look at movies. Did the movie stars get to determine who wins the fights? I mean, would Rocky Balboa necessarily beat Ivan Drago in a fight? Maybe not. Does that mean they should get paid the same amount of money? Absolutely not, because Sylvester Stallone is the star, something that Ryback is not, something that Ryback will never be. But anyway, let's talk about Ryback, because he did make a post on his, I believe, TikTok account, might have been Instagram account, who knows, some social media account where he's probably got like 10 followers, and he came out, he bashed McMahon and basically said he knew about the whole thing. Well, trust me, if he knew about this, if he had any idea about this, he would have been the one to blow it. He would have been the one to reveal all this shit. He would have wanted to be the one to take McMahon down. So again, Ryback, you did not know shit, and you never will know shit. The only thing you are is shit. But this is what Ryback had to say on the whole allegations and Mr. McMahon thing. I've been telling you guys the truth for almost 8 years on this piece of shit. Do I have your attention now? The truth always wins, even if it takes time, but the truth will always come out eventually and always prevail victorious. This man, if you even want to call him that, a man-child, a scared little boy in an old man's body, is obsessed with power and control and tormenting good human beings. The first time I ever looked in that little boy's eyes, I saw pure evil, and I knew I wanted nothing to do with him and his piece of shit company at the time. This piece of shit has all my social media suppressed and tried to turn good people against me with all the lies and fake accusations, but mainly trying to hurt me and hurt the perception of me to the people out there. I've got my health back, coming back bigger and better than ever. He's going to be done. The truth will ruin this man. The whole truth hasn't even come out yet. There's so much more, there's so much worse that's going to come out with him. And I've been telling you guys for 8 years. Good luck, Vince. End of quote. So, I mean, there's Ryback simply not knowing anything but making the entire thing about him. Even using CM Punk's little line, do I have your attention now? Claiming that he's been telling the truth about Vince McMahon. He's never come out and he's never said anything about McMahon being a sex trafficker. So how has he been telling us the truth? The guy's been bitter. Not just against McMahon, against WWE, against CM Punk, against Triple H. This guy has pretty much bashed anybody with a connection to the company that he wasn't good enough to make it in. So it's not like he's just come out and he's had a vindictive personality against McMahon for 8 years. The guy's hated everything to do with WWE. Comes and calls him a man-child, a scared little boy. We can say what we want about McMahon. I think the one thing we can't say is you can't say this guy's a coward. You can't call... How's he a man-child? We've seen nothing to suggest that he's a man-child. If anything, I'd say Ryback is the little bitch. Ryback is the guy that bottled it. Even bottled a fight for Booker T. We know that McMahon's not a coward, okay? You can call him what you want. I mean, you can call him a lot of things, but a coward and a man-child and a scared little boy certainly isn't one of them. Then he talks about when he looked in the little boy's eyes, aka McMahon, he saw pure evil, and he knew he wanted nothing to do with him and that piece of shit company. Is that why Ryback has cried and bitched about not being in WWE then for the past, 8 years? All he's done is rant about them on Twitter and complain that he's no longer in the company and that they're holding him back and they're stealing his name and they're doing this and he's doing that. I mean, this guy talks absolute shite. This guy would love to be in the WWE. This guy would love to be in a main event status, getting paid a main event salary. He's talking crap to say he wanted nothing to do with the WWE. The guy would love to be in that position, but someone in WWE realised not long into his career that he fucking sucked and they got rid of him. So, I mean, WWE made the right choice there, but for him to claim he never wanted to be in the company is complete nonsense. Then he talks about how his social media has been suppressed. I mean, really? This guy thinks that WWE have went on some sort of crazy solo mission to shut this guy's life down, to prevent him from saying anything on Twitter, to prevent him from having a career, prevent him from living. I mean, this guy sounds like some sort of crazy, paranoid person here. WWE didn't do shit against him. They've not spent all their forces on trying to hold back and, prevent Ryback and suppress Ryback. What a load of shit. And then he mentions fake lies and accusations. I mean, I've never really seen WWE come out and say anything negative about Ryback. All you ever get is Ryback coming out and being bitter and ranting towards WWE. So you want to talk about lies and fake accusations? It seems like that's Ryback's favourite thing to do. So he wants to talk about WWE hurting him and trying to ruin the perception of him. It's the complete opposite. He's tried to ruin the perception of WWE, ruin the perception of Mr. McMahon. He's the one trying to bury them. I mean, they don't care about Ryback. They don't give a shit about Ryback. And then he says that there's more to come and that the truth hasn't come out yet. Again, doesn't know anything. He doesn't even know what is being alleged right now. He doesn't even know if that's the truth. If this guy knew, if this guy knew what was coming out, if this guy knew what the truth was, he would be revealing it. He would be the one that'd be wanting to bring Mr. McMahon down. But at the end of the day, he doesn't know anything. And anybody that comes out and makes an allegation against McMahon, this guy will fucking back them right to the very end because he's so bitter. He hates WWE. He hates McMahon. I mean, anyone could come out and accuse McMahon of doing something horrible to them 250 years ago, and this guy would eat it up. He'd be like, feed me more! Like an absolute retard, you know? Someone could accuse McMahon of fucking stealing shoes off their feet for the 18th century, and this guy would fucking buy it as if it actually happened, as if it was 100% truth. So yeah, man, screw Ryback. I'm going to make a video on my thoughts on this McMahon thing. I mean, people, I don't want to spoil what I have to say because I want to cover Ryback in this, but I mean, people are making it as if McMahon is some sort of like evil child molesting fucking pedo, and what it just sounds like to me is that he's had a relationship with someone and he might have, got some other guys involved. And yeah, we'll talk more about it. But we don't even know if this is true or not, so I can't say that what McMahon has done or he's guilty of this. It's basically some woman's allegations and then McMahon has denied them. So is the truth somewhere in the middle? I would say so. There's no smoke without fire. Has McMahon had some sort of sexual relationship with this woman? I would say 100% absolutely. But is it what she's making it out to be? I don't think so, and I'll talk about that more, guys, in another video. Anyway, that's it. Been Fog Wrestling. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also put up a poll deciding what should happen with McMahon, and now that he has resigned from WWE and TKO, we'll probably actually address that tomorrow, and yeah, we'll look at the comments because there was quite a lot of interaction on it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to look at that poll and see what you guys were thinking, and yeah, it's a strange situation right now. All we can really do is comment and speculate because nobody knows the truth, and we'll probably never know the truth, to be honest. There's always different versions, different sides of the truth, and at the moment we just know what we're being told. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.